Thank you for watching this Tradestone training video brought to you by your Urban Vendor Relations team. In this video, we'll be reviewing how to create a mixed carton on your Tradestone packing list. A mixed carton refers to a carton that contains more than one SKU on the purchase order. Vendors who are packing more than one SKU in the same Master Shipping Carton must use the mixed carton function on the Tradestone packing list. We ask that you minimize the number of mixed cartons used whenever you're packing your purchase order. Vendors are asked to pack single SKU cartons whenever possible. However, we understand that there are instances where multiple SKUs must be packed in the same Master Shipping Carton. It's important that the mixed carton instructions outlined in this video and in the Tradestone User Manual are followed closely to ensure that the packing list and Tradestone carton labels accurately reflect a mixed carton. Before beginning your mixed carton on the Tradestone packing list, it's important that you understand exactly how many units of each SKU are going to be packed in each carton. Again, a mixed carton refers to a carton containing more than one urban short SKU. For example, if I were to pack 50 lavender and 50 rose in a single Master Shipping Carton, I would need to create a mixed carton on the Tradestone packing list. To do so, you'll select both SKU lines. You'll navigate to the Mixed Carton button at the top of your packing list. By selecting the Mixed Carton button, you'll notice that both lavender and rose have duplicated on the packing list detail. In addition to the populated Mixed Carton information in the Start Carton, Quantity of Cartons, End Carton, and Mixed Carton columns. Vendors are not permitted to override this Mixed Carton information, but will be required to enter the SKU quantity per carton for each of the SKUs packed in the Mixed Carton. Here, I'll enter 50 units for lavender and 50 units for rose. By saving this information, you'll notice that the totals of my packing list will adjust to reflect one carton containing 100 units. The two original lines associated with my lavender and rose SKUs still exist on the packing list. In this example, I'll use the original line for rose to pack the additional 25 units not included in my mixed carton. I'll do that by populating the information for my second carton containing 25 units of rose. Here, I'll populate 25 units in my SKU quantity per carton. I'll indicate that this is my second carton containing 25 units, that I only have one carton of 25 units of rose, and then my end carton will automatically populate with end carton number 2. As always, the next row of your Tradestone packing list will populate with the next numeric value. This can be removed if not needed. By refreshing my packing list, you'll get a better view of the cartons you've already packed. Here you can see that I have a mixed carton indicated by my mixed carton column containing 50 units of lavender and 50 units of rose. There are 75 total units of rose on my purchase order. The additional 25 units not included in my mixed carton of carton number 1 have been packed in my second carton as a single SKU. Here, I'll complete my packing list by packing the remaining 100 units of honeysuckle in the third carton by entering start carton number 3, quantity of cartons 1, and end carton number 3 in the honeysuckle row. By saving this information, you'll notice that my totals and cartons have been adjusted. Here, you can see that I've packed 3 cartons containing 225 units. Again, by refreshing the packing list using the 2 twisting arrows, a better view of the carton information populated on the packing list detail. You'll notice that my original line of lavender is blank. In this packing list example, I do not need to use the SKU line. Therefore, I'll leave it as is. Vendors are no longer able to delete blank or unused SKU lines off the packing list. Therefore, any lines not used, either through creation of a copy or mixed carton function, can be left blank. These lines will not appear on your Tradestone packing list and will not appear on your Tradestone commercial invoice when printed. As a reminder, vendors are not able to change the start, quantity, or end cartons of a mixed carton created on the Tradestone packing list. If the mixed carton created is no longer accurate or no longer needed on your packing list, you'll need to seek assistance from the vendor relations team or cancel this packing list by following guidance outlined in the Tradestone User Manual and starting a new packing list. It's important to refer back to the Tradestone User Manual for specifics in completing the rest of your Tradestone packing list, as packing list header requirements and carton code and weight requirements will differ based on your PO region and ship to address. Once you've completed the remaining information required in the Tradestone User Manual for your packing list, you can proceed in submitting your packing list by using the Vendor Submit Packing List button. For additional packing list training, please refer to the packing list, carton label, and commercial invoice training video or specifics outlined in the Tradestone User Manual. Once your packing list has been submitted, you'll see that the status has reflected approved. If you receive an out of tolerance status or cannot submit your packing list due to an excess overage, please refer to the Tradestone User Manual. To print your carton labels, you'll use the same function as outlined in additional packing list training. Select the rows populated with your carton information, go to Reports, Print PDF Carton Labels in Batch. You'll notice that the first carton label indicates a mixed SKU. This is because the mixed carton function was used correctly on your Tradestone packing list. The carton label for mixed cartons will not reflect the individual SKU on the outside of the carton label. It's important to check your carton labels to make sure that your mixed carton was created correctly and that each carton label not containing mixed SKUs indicates the individual SKU and quantity packed. To print your packing list, go to Reports, Print Packing List. As mentioned previously, your packing list will not include the blank lines of your packing list detail. Here you can see that your first carton contains both lavender and rose. Your second carton contains 25 units of rose, and your third carton contains 100 units of honeysuckle. The total number of cartons and units is reflected on your packing list. You can also refer to the packing breakdown to see the total units packed by style, color, and size. This packing list must be attached to the first carton of your shipment to support the DCs in receiving your purchase order. As always, should you have any additional questions, please refer to the additional training available to you on the Urban Vendor website. Refer to the Tradestone User Manual for step-by-step guidance of specific purchase order, packing list, and commercial invoice requirements required by PO region and ship to address.